It has been now nearly 2 years that the world has stood in awe of the courage and resilience of the Ukrainian people. We stand with them against Putin's barbaric and unjust war, and we have directed billions of dollars in aid to support and defend them. But we can't stop now. We have to keep going. This conflict and the efforts to rebuild Ukraine when the fighting stops will be a years-long effort. That's why the Clinton Global Initiative and our community are proud to once again announce commitments to action to support Ukraine, its people, and its future. Please join me in welcoming some of those commitment makers to the stage. We've been overwhelmed by the response this year, building on what we did last year. And the strength of CGI has always been in bringing diverse groups of people together to form partnerships to take action. The commitment makers on this stage with me come from all walks of life. They come from large corporations to small NGOs. They come from teachers' unions to celebrities and high-profile activists. They come from Ukraine as well as the United States and elsewhere. They are responding to this horrible war in innovative ways. The people on this stage are delivering critical supplies to the front lines. They're investing in and developing physical and mental health care infrastructure. They're building hospitals. They're launching rehabilitation facilities. They're treating Ukrainians who have survived trauma or torture. Some are launching initiatives to help Ukrainians rebuild their lives with dignity. Through digital platforms, they are providing specialized support for people with disabilities, and they are making connections to job opportunities. They are providing technology to children who are still going to school while living on the front lines of the conflict. They are increasing access to mental health services for young people, providing educational and legal support to families, and yes, helping to rescue children kidnapped by Russian forces. These commitments and the incredible leaders implementing them are showing us what we can accomplish together when we dare to wonder what is possible, when we pursue the best of humanity, when we ask ourselves how we can make our world a better place. The impacts of this war will be long-lasting, but the impacts each of these people are making will be too. At CGI, we stand in solidarity with Ukraine in its fight for freedom and democracy, now and long into the future. That's why I am proud to announce today the launch of the CGI Ukraine Action Network. This network is committed to sustaining deliberate international focus on Ukraine and supporting new commitments to action, like the ones we're celebrating today and the ones we invite you to make with us. We are in this for the long haul, for Ukraine, for Ukrainians, for democracy everywhere. I will tell you, their fight is our fight. Don't let anybody tell you differently. That is what is at stake. Their freedom, their democracy, and ours as well. So if you aren't on stage with us today, but are equally inspired by the resolve of the Ukrainian people, I ask you to join us in this cause. President Zelensky, First Lady Zelenska, and all the people of Ukraine, we are united with you in your fight for your homeland and against authoritarianism and this inhumane war. Glory to Ukraine. Let us thank our commitment makers. And now it is my great honor to introduce this year's recipient of the Clinton Global Citizen Award. Established in 2007, this award recognizes outstanding individuals for exemplary leadership and groundbreaking work that has created positive, lasting change. This closing session of CGI has been centered on awe and inspiration, and I think it's safe to say that we've all been awestruck and inspired by the courage, determination, and resilience of the people of Ukraine for the last 572 days since Russia's unprovoked invasion. They truly embody our theme to keep going. And because of that, I am deeply honored and thrilled to bring to the stage a woman who has shown extraordinary leadership amid unimaginably difficult circumstances, who has been a forceful advocate for peace and a relentless champion of her determined people. Please join me in welcoming to the stage this year's recipient of the Clinton Global Citizen Award, my friend and a woman who continues to inspire me daily, the First Lady of Ukraine, Olena Zelenska.
Thank you very much. First of all, good afternoon. It is a really great honor for me to be here and to accept the award which was received by the outstanding personalities of the world. But along with the honor, it is also a great responsibility. You know, they say a leader is the one who will follow wherever you wouldn't go yourself. I'm not sure if this could be applied to me. However, it seems to me, if we're speaking about leadership, my leadership is about giving courage to people not to go, but to stay. To stay in the country where everyone is in danger, stay to live, stay so that country could live. And I truly believe that leadership is about dedication. Dedication to everyone who trusted you, to what you do, to every word, your every step. And now I accept this award on behalf of all Ukrainians and for all Ukrainians. We really appreciate your recognition. You know, these days, everyone in my country is a dedicated leader. A mother who takes her child to school and then rushes to work after a sleepless night during the air raid alert. A teacher who gives a class, often in a bomb shelter, remotely in danger but still teaching. Rescuers and doctors rushing to the victims of shelling. They do their job to keep cities alive despite the daily attacks. And of course, courageous men and women who stand on the front lines, sacrificing their lives to prevent the enemy from invading their cities, their homes, and also to prevent the aggression from spreading further in the world. And all of them are real leaders who are dedicated to the most precious things in the world, their loved ones, their country, and there's security in the world. All of them are my compatriots, and I'm grateful to them and on their behalf for this award. And one more thing, a leader is the one who comes to help, who stands by those who need help. And I'm grateful to the American people and our friends, the Clinton family, for being such leaders. You're the defenders of the humanity. Let me express my special gratitude to Mrs. Hillary Clinton for supporting my foundation. Your contribution into restoring normal life, rebuilding schools, hospitals, houses, and providing humanitarian support for Ukrainians is invaluable. However, this is much more than just a financial support. You inspire millions to live. Thank you. And the last thing, the world is global. Everything is connected. And we all become global citizens when we are dedicated to the people and values we cherish. That is why our victory over the aggression will definitely be our common reward. Thank you, dear friends, dear Secretary Clinton and the President Clinton. Thank you very much.